We are approaching near perfect conditions here in Dubai right now. The temperature is absolutely perfect in the mid-30s. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. And in this video, I just want to hopefully give you a nudge if you're on the fence around moving to Dubai, especially given everything that's happening in the UK right now. On the main channel, Conversation on Money, where I talk about personal finance, the economy, all of that good stuff. The budget is a firm topic of conversation, and in the budget, what is expected is a whole raft of tax increases in some way, shape or form. Labour are looking to, or at least they're posturing to break their manifesto promise not to increase income tax. And I think for a lot of people, judging by the comment section over there and judging by the conversations that I'm having with people generally, for many people that's the last straw. People have had enough. People also feel disenfranchised, disempowered. They feel as though they don't have the ability to move, to change their situation. And I'm here to tell you that you can. You really can. But ultimately, it's going to be your decision. And oftentimes in these videos, I often talk about Gen Zone, who are a conduit to help you escape, if you will, because they offer a full front-to-end service. If you want to move to Dubai, set up your business and have your business sponsor you and or your family. And they've set up over 800 companies now for people like myself who have moved here. And moving here, getting your visa, your Emirates ID, a company registration can help you do that. It's one of the simplest forms or things that you can do to get your residency visa here, but you need professional help to help you. Now, in terms of their feedback, their customer reviews, it's absolutely stellar. I mean, just look at these from our Telegram group right here and just go onto their website as well and go and view them. I want to encourage you, if you're a business owner and you're looking at the news right now, you're really fed up with everything, then you need to speak to the guys at Gen Zone. Book a no obligation call and see how they may be able to help you in the process of moving to Dubai. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. The reason why most people feel disgruntled with the way things are at the moment in the UK, and you can't ignore it, it's the tax situation. This idea that we have mismanagement in government, huge inefficiencies, and the solution every time seems to be just taxing the people even more. And when you think about this, it's one of the main reasons, or is a big part of the reasons why people move to Dubai. Let's face it, if you're paying less tax, the money that you work so hard for goes further for you because you don't have a massive tax element taking away the cash that you've worked for. And I can understand that. It's definitely an attraction to move here. From conversation that I have been having, I think people are more than happy to pay more tax if there is a social contract in place. And for all intents and purposes, it feels as though the social contract in the UK is null and void, and it has been null and void for a very long time. And so when people start hearing that income tax is likely going to go up by 2p, if you're a landlord, you're going to have to start paying more national insurance contributions on your rentals, which is a brand new thing after they changed everything about how landlords are able to claim back mortgage costs. If you're hearing that you're potentially going to have to pay more capital gains tax, and you're going to have to pay this, and your council tax is increasing, all of these things culminate to ask you the question about the social contract. And for all the people that I've been speaking to, for all of the comments that I see on YouTube, on the main channel, that social contract in a lot of people's minds no longer exists. And there is a huge question mark over, do I put up with this any longer? I can appreciate the counter argument that, well,
Pete, if everyone leaves, who's going to remain in the UK? Who's going to pay tax? How is the country going to rebuild itself?
and I completely get that. I also appreciate the fact that a lot of people will feel very connected to the UK, patriotic if you will, and it's even stronger a feeling if you've never really ventured outside of the UK, lived in a different country beyond say a 2-week holiday, for example. In my case, and for my partner's case, we've moved around quite a bit. This is my 3rd country that I've relocated to. So for me, the decision-making process isn't as daunting as perhaps it might be for many people. But I think it's a battle and a question that you have to try and answer for yourself, particularly against the backdrop of the things that we have discussed. One of the things that is potentially going to be announced in the budget in 13 days' time is the potential for there to be an exit tax. And exit tax is meaning that if you own a business, you have business assets or you have investments, they will tax you on the value of the unrealized gains when you cease to become a UK resident. Now, to be fair, as a policy in Europe, as it was and as it is, the UK and Italy are the only 2 countries that don't have an exit or setting up charge, if you will. And I can understand why you would do that. But if you think bigger picture, with what's happening right now in the UK, we need to attract investment. We want to attract people to build businesses, so on and so forth. An exit tax only means that people are going to be reluctant to want to come to the UK to build businesses. It means that people who perhaps have already built businesses may exit even further, accelerating this departure that everyone is talking about to places like Dubai, for example. And I think ultimately it's one of those situations where if we think long term, the biggest question that everyone has to ask themselves is the UK still going to offer the same lifestyle, the same quality of life that you want for you and your family? I mean, if you're watching this video right now, looking at me thinking, I've had enough of this crap, I want to change, then this is a big decision to make. Now, I'm not saying that by moving to Dubai that you're going to have all of your problems disappeared and all of a sudden you're going to be living the perfect life out here. No sir. That isn't the case. There are plenty of people who move here who just don't assimilate well, who just don't enjoy what Dubai has to offer. They either come here with amped up expectations that they themselves can't seem to meet, and therefore, because they can't assimilate, Dubai doesn't meet their expectations. Whether or not you'll find Dubai to be a place that works for you is really going to be down to the mindset that you move here with. And the mindset, I can't stress enough, as being probably the most important factor of your move. Your first year moving here is going to be a nightmare because you're going to be getting used to a new place, new rules, new culture, new laws. It's not like the UK. And you have to be aware of that when you move here, particularly if you're moving here with family, you have kids. You also have to be prepared financially, you know. It's not cheap to move here. We planned our move to Dubai for 3 years before we actually made the jump. And that was 3 years of meticulously thinking about how much it was going to cost, how to source jobs, how to set up a business. And as I've already said in this video, and I've said in all the other videos, the guys that you need to go and speak to are the guys at Gen Zone. They will cover that for you. But it took some time. And when we were planning, we didn't know that the UK was going to be in the state that it is right now. And so look, what I'm saying to you is this takes careful deliberation. But if you feel it's the right thing for you to do, I can almost promise you, if you come here with the right mindset, it will be better. It will be better, 100%. You know, on social media right now, there are a lot of naysayers about Dubai. Last week I talked about people saying that Dubai is soulless. No, it's not. If you come here looking for the wrong things, yes, it will be soulless. If you're soulless, Dubai will be soulless. If you're curious about culture, you want to build community, then I can promise you, you won't find it to be a soulless place. You'll find it to be heavily rewarding, really enriching, and you'll find a great sense of community here. But that in itself takes work. But look, I hope I've been able to, you know, give maybe a little bit of encouragement if you are thinking about this. It is a big move, it's a big decision, but at the end of the day, nothing grows in your comfort zone. And sometimes you have to venture out beyond that comfort zone to get to the other side of what you're looking for.